Day 1, hip and hamstring mobility exercises. Take your hands to your hips, separate your feet hip width distance apart, bend your knees, sink your weight into your heels, bend at the knees. Straighten the legs on an inhale, exhale, bend the knees, inhale, straighten, exhale, bend, keep the weight in your heels. Inhale, straighten, take your right leg back, both arms up, high lunge. Lower the back knee down. It doesn't have to touch the floor, it can hover. And straighten. Bend that, back knee down, straighten. Bend the back knee toward the ground and straighten. Hands to your hips, step up. Straighten the legs, re-bend. Left leg goes straight back. High lunge position, both arms up. Bend the back knee, lower to the ground. Lift, bend, lift, bend, and lift. Step up, straighten the legs, all the way to a standing position. Take your arms up overhead. Bend your knees, take your fingertips down to the floor this time. Keep your chest lifted. Straighten your legs, reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips down. Keep your chest lifted. Inhale, straighten your arms, legs toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips to the ground. Keep your chest lifted. Right leg goes straight back, low lunge. Fingertips stayed lowered. Lower your back knee to the ground. Begin to straighten your left leg. Walk your hands back. Straighten the front leg. Peel your toes back toward your face. Walk your hands forward to support your weight. Sink your hips, knee over toes. Straighten your front leg. Walk your hands back. Peel your toes back toward your face. Come forward. Rebend your front knee. Sink your hips, knee over your front toes. And then one more straighten. And one more bend. Step up, forward fold with bent knees. Keep your knees bent, fingertips to the ground, left leg goes straight back. Lower your back knee to the ground. Begin to straighten your front leg, walk your hands back, peel your toes back toward your face. And come forward, rebend the front knee, sink the hips. Walk your hands back, straighten your front leg, and rebend. One more time, walk your hands back, straighten your front leg, and rebend. Walk the hands forward, step up, bent knee, forward fold. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Keep the knees bent. Exhale, release down. Walk the feet back into plank pose. Straighten out the legs, straighten out the arms. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees, lift your hips. Press your chest toward your thighs, look back at your feet, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank pose, top of a push-up. Try to straighten the arms as much as possible. Bend your knees, lift your hips. Press your chest back toward your thighs, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, bend your knees, lift your hips. Press back, downward facing dog. Take your right leg straight up and back, 3-point dog. Keep your hips level. Keep your shoulders level. Don't dump into this left shoulder. And straighten this back leg. Now think about the leg you're standing on. Bend that standing leg. And straighten it. And bend. And straighten. Bend. And straighten. Pull your right knee into your chest. Step your foot down between your hands. Lower your back knee to the ground. Walk your hands back, straighten your front leg, peel your toes back toward your face. Come on forward, sink your hips, knee over toes. Straighten your front leg, walk your hands back, peel your toes back, important. Inhale, come forward, sink your hips, knee over toes, and one more time back. Flex your front foot, and one more time forward. Hands come forward, lift the back knee, make your way back into your down dog shape. Lift your left leg straight up and back, 3-point dog. So your body's making the shape of an upside down letter V, hips are the highest point. Back leg doesn't have to lift high, but it has to be straight. Think about the leg you're standing on, bend that right knee, and straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Pull your left knee into your chest, step your left foot down between your hands. Lower your right knee down. Begin to walk your hands back, straighten your left leg, peel your left toes back toward your face. Come on forward, rebend the front knee, sink your hips, knee over toes, straighten the front leg, hips back, peel the toes back. Inhale, come forward, and exhale, go back. Rebend the front knee, slide the hands forward, make your way back into your down dog shape. Inhale, pull the body forward into a plank pose, top of a push-up. Keep your arms straight, bend your knees, lift your hips, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward into a plank shape. Exhale, bend your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. One more time forward. Exhale, bend your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Separate your feet mat width distance apart. Bend your knees, hover them an inch off the ground, and then press your chest back toward your thighs as you straighten your legs. Bend your knees, hover them an inch off the ground, and then straighten your legs, press your chest back toward your thighs. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, pull the body forward into a wide-legged plank pose. Exhale, lower your knees to the ground. Shuffle your knees under your hips. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Take your right knee out to the side, hydrant. And as you exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Knee is bent. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift your right knee out to the side, 3 circles forward. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles back. 1, 2, 3. Right knee to the ground. Left knee out to the side. And lower. Lift left. Lower. Lift left. And lower. 3 circles front. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles back. 1, 2, and 3. Lower that knee to the ground. Take your left arm forward and your right leg back. Hold here for bird dog. Use your core. Find your breath. Breathe here. Inhale. As you exhale, draw your elbow to your knee. Meet at the center. Inhale, extend. Lift the back leg as high as it will go. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Lift that back leg as high as it will go. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Put your left hand down. Keep your right leg lifted. Bend your right knee. Flex your right foot. Lift up like you're stepping on the ceiling. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, lift. Exhale, lower. Right knee down. Extend your right arm out and your left leg back. Bird dog, other side. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, out. Lower the right hand down. Keep the left leg lifted. Bend the left knee. Flex the left foot. Lift up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, lift. Exhale, lower. Left knee to the ground. Walk your knees 2 inches back. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips. Come back into your downward dog shape. Look up at your hands. Begin to walk your feet to the top of the mat, lifting your hands when you have to. Bending your knees. Lowering your fingertips to the ground, keeping your chest lifted. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips to the ground. Right leg goes straight back, low lunge. Both arms up, high lunge. Lower the back knee to the ground. Inhale, lift. Lower the back knee to the ground. Inhale, lift. Lower the back knee to the ground. This time, both hands come to the ground. Walk your hands back, straighten your front leg, peel your left toes back toward your face. Inhale, come forward. Sink your hips, knee over toes. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale, come forward. Sink your hips, knee over toes. And exhale, straighten. Rebend your front knee, hands come forward. Step up into that squatted position. Left leg goes straight back, low lunge. Both arms up, high lunge. Lower the back knee to the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep your hands down. Walk your hands back, straighten your front leg, peel your right toes back. Inhale, come forward. Sink your hips, knee over toes. Straighten your front leg, peel your toes back. Inhale, come forward. Sink your hips, knee over toes. And straighten your front leg, peel your toes back. And re-bend. Come forward, step up into your squatted position. Fingertips to the ground, keep your chest lifted. Inhale, reach up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, fingertips to the ground. This time, take your feet mat width distance apart. Heels turn inward, toes turn outward. Begin to sink your hips down toward the ground as much as you can. Walk your hands forward. Lean forward to straighten your legs. Come back to standing position. Bend your knees. Sink your hips toward your heels. Lean into your hands. Straighten your legs. Toes forward. Standing position. Bend your knees. Hips toward your heels. And then press into your hands. Straighten your legs. One more time, down you go. And as our knees are bent, rock to the right. Try to touch your right knee to the ground. Rock to center. Rock to the left. Rock to center. Rock to the right. Rock to center. Rock to the left. And rock to center. Hands behind you. Sit down onto the mat. Legs straight ahead. Take your right ankle to your left knee. Lean back on your hands. Flex your right foot and slide the left knee in. Notice for a minute where you feel this stretch. Try to get your chest a little closer toward your shin. Flex this top foot and then gently sway from side to side, rocking back and forth, bringing gentle movement to the hip joint. And pausing in the center, extending the left leg to straight, and coming to sit, taking your left hand out to the side for support, taking your right hand to your upper right thigh. No direct pressure on the knee joint, but the thigh is fair game. Press down with your right hand as you press up with the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Press down with the hand, press up with the leg muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Press down with the hand, press up with the leg muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Lean back on your hands, straighten your right leg. Take your left ankle to your upper right thigh, and then slide your right knee in. For a moment, just noticing where you feel this stretch, and also noticing if there's a difference between the right side and the left side. Keep this top foot flexed, and then gently sway, rock back and forth, side to side, bringing movement to this hip joint. Most people experience tightness in their left hip. I think it has something to do with driving. Have to investigate that. And straighten out that right leg. Take your right hand over the side for support. Take your left hand to the upper left thigh, pressing down into the knee, and then pushing up with the leg muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Pressing down with the hand, pushing up with the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Pressing down with the hand, pushing up with the knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And uncross your ankle to your knee. Take the soles of the feet together for an exercise traditionally known as butterfly and what we call in yoga bound angle. But we're adding a twist, a loaded stretch twist. So take your hands to your upper thighs, fingertips inward, and lean forward, pressing into the tops of your thighs gently, but more importantly, press up with the leg muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. If using your hands is difficult, as you can see, Chris has his forearms against his inner thighs. Press down with the hands, push up with the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. One more time. Lean forward, press down with the hands, press up with the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Straighten your legs. Reach for your strap. Now, if you have great hamstring flexibility, you might be able to just reach for the big toe. Gab will demonstrate that. Chris and I will use the straps for this next exercise called reverse activated leg raises. Place the strap on the ball of your right foot, and then even pressure in both hands, lie back, and this bring the right leg back as far as you can keep it straight. Straight is the point. Float the left leg off the floor, pull into the strap, head and shoulders off the floor, abs are contracted, left leg lifts up, inhale, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, 2 more, lift, exhale, lower, last one, lift, exhale, lower. Sit on up with that last one, switch sides. So even if you're strong enough and flexible enough to lift the leg without pushing into the standing, the foot that's in the strap, push. The stretch is happening in the leg that you're putting pressure on. So place the straps in both hands, lean back, keep that left leg straight, hover the right leg off the floor, press into that leg with the strap, and then lift the right leg, and exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, last one, lift, and exhale, lower. Sit on up. And you don't need to do lots of reps of those, but you can work your way up to 10 if you're so inclined. Place your strap off to the side, cross your ankles, make your way back onto all fours for round 2 of the tabletop hip series. Hydrant, right knee out to the side, right knee lifts out to the side. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Notice how different this feels. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift the right knee out to the side, 3 circles front. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles back. 1, 2, and 3. Right knee down. Going over toward the left side. Left knee lifts, and then lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lower. 3 circles front. Knee lifts. 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. 3 back. 1, 2, and 3. Left knee down, right arm extends, left leg back, hold tight here, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, inhale, same, yep, the alternate, exhale, elbow to knee, inhale, extend, exhale, elbow to knee, inhale, extend, right hand down, left leg lifts up, bend the left knee, flex the left foot, lift it up toward the ceiling, and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Last one, lift, exhale, lower. Left knee down, left arm extends this time, right leg back. So opposite arm and opposite leg, so you find balance here. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend, left hand down, bend the right knee, flex the back foot, lift up. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, last one, lift, and exhale, lower. Right knee to the ground, walk your knees 2 inches back, tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog, pedal out the feet here, lowering one heel to the ground and then the other, getting a little bit extra calf stretching. And then begin to walk your feet to the top of the mat. Knees stay bent. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Bent knee, exhale, lower. Bent knee, reach your arms forward and up. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. I wish you happy hips and hamstrings.